You know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
No doubt about it. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, Brian Grant, a lot of guys that earn their living wearing that hard hat.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell on the wing along with Bogdanovich. O'Neal is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. The pass to Carter Williams. Pass to Ennis. Vucevic against Conley. And Vucevic kicks to Ennis. 5 to shoot. Fournier for 3. That shot off the mark. The Jazz go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now, here's Fournier. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That's good from O'Neal. On offense, here are the Magic. It's a 3-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Ennis taking his time here. Passes to Carter Williams. Just 4 to shoot. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
Carter Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
Now here's Gobert. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Orlando. Utah shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And he's good on the second. Here's Carter Williams. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. He tries for 3, buries it from 3-point range. Carter Williams has got 5 now.
And hey, we know the 3-point shot is a work in progress for Carter Williams, but when he's dropping it in from there, you got to get on it.
Here's Mitchell. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Here's Carter Williams. following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. They recover it, and they're able to recover. Vucevic, a screen on Bogdanovic. Ennis. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Conley scanning the floor. It's tipped. Here's Gobert trying to get open as Bogdanovic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now here's Carter Williams. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And here's Fournier after Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep. And it's Vucevic missing. Utah leading by 6. Now Conley. 14 points from him the last game against Miami.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Rudy Gobert. Now, here's Aminu. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Man, outstanding passing there by Carter Williams. An excellent ball handler and really good instincts, too.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Back to Vucevic. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Take a look at the Jazz, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
right now for the Jazz, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now here's Ennis. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Over O'Neal. Hits. Count that one from Ennis.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Mitchell with it. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Carter Williams, the pass to Ennis. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. They get a hand on it. Here's Carter Williams.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
To the paint, Aminu. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here is Conley. He has 5. Here's the 3. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Out to Conley. Fires the 3. Mitchell outside. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Now here's Fournier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Bogdanovich looking around. Fournier with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Outside Fournier. Over Bogdanovich. The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, you can consider it automatic when Fournier gets some space to shoot from there.
Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Fournier. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's the pass to Ennis. Out to the right wing. Aminu dishes to Vucevic. Gobert with the block. Just 2 to shoot. Ennis kicks to Aminu. That 3 off the mark. Utah leading by 7. Conley the pass to Mitchell. O'Neal a screen on Fournier. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set. But I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. You know, if you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue.
For the Jazz, Derek Favors checked in for O'Neal. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Jazz on D. 10-point lead. Here is Ross. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an All-Star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good, and Utah making a change here. Niang's checked in. And both free throws good for Vucevic. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 8-point game. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Again, Mitchell missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Bacon. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn. There's the three. Offensive rebound. Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Oh, it's so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Now, here's Clarkson. Last game we saw him score 13. Here's Bacon. Pass to Vucevic. Over Mitchell. Here's Bacon. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And Clark, you gotta like what Bacon brings to the table. Has some size, strength, athleticism. He can create his own shot, but the consistency has been really up and down thus far.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, and I love his motor. He wants to get better. He's working at getting better. And like with most young players, you have to understand when the shot's not going, there are a lot of different ways you can contribute. Bring your energy, and definitely bring your energy and activity to the defensive end and on the glass, and you'll always find a spot where you can help your team.
Lets it go with a three. Birch grabs the board. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Bacon. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. From 15 feet away, Ross, that's good.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
1:35 left in the first. Mitchell wide open. Another miss by Utah.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Bacon. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
The Jazz shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. The pass to Favors. Clarkson dishes to Mitchell. Favors sets the pick for Mitchell. Tipped away. It's stolen by Vucevic. To the wing right side. The Magic getting another chance here. Pass to Ross. Just 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Here's Vucevic, and finally they hit one. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Clarkson surveying the floor.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Orlando leading. Ross in the corner. Kicks to Vucevic. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Vucevic has got 8 points.
Boy, his mobility is really surprising for a 7-footer when you look at Vucevic. He really takes it strong to the basket when he gets a lane.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Orlando Magic. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Now, Carter Williams, 5 points in the game. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Michael Carter Williams. And it's Birch in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Now here's Carter Williams. He has 5. Now here's Aminu. Passes it to Ennis. A 3-ball. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Jazz shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Tough finish from Bogdanovich. He's got a nice big frame for a wingman.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
You know, you look at Bogdanovich, and this guy is really outstanding at taking high percentage shots, and he's got what I call a natural scoring ability and mentality.
Carter Williams, the pass to Fournier.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Conley. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Jazz have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws, and they're having a great second quarter at the line.
Timeout, timeout.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Carter Williams. He's averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Knocked away. Stolen by Conley. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Gobert trying to get open. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Utah the rebound. Nice shot by Gobert.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Aminu. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. The Magic again can't hit.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Conley into the lane. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Here's Bogdanovich. He has 6. Blocked again.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's Carter Williams. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Jazz.
Outside Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Clarkson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Clarkson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Conley against Carter Williams. Ennis passes to Birch. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Jumps up.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
And now you see the finishing ability of Bogdanovich, undeterred by the contact there.
You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Carter Williams with it. He's got 7. Pass to Ennis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Clarkson against Fournier. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now, here's Fournier. His last outing, he had 8 points. Shoots over Clarkson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
Very difficult to distract Fournier when he's skying up for the jumper. His razor-sharp focus is a differentiator.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. No good with the triple. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And here's Ennis. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Here's Conley. Feeds to Bogdanovich. Over Ennis. The Jazz again can't hit it.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now Carter Williams. He's got 7. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Clarkson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Now, here's Aminu. It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. The shot's good from Fournier.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. The pass to Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. That ball can't find the basket. His 6th miss in 9 shots. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Pass to Aminu. Shoots it. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Now here's Conley. He has 5. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Gobert with a screen for Bogdanovich. He takes it in.
Whoa, now, I don't think the defense expected that. Bogdanovich taking it to the rack.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's deflected, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Monday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that game against Miami, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Birch. It's good. The assist that time for Ennis. Ennis has got 3 assists in the game. Jazz leading by 12. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game for the past month. Donovan Mitchell, third.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
Well, the most active hands in the league, I think, belong to those fellas right there. I mean, that is one pesky bunch of pickpockets.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Nikola Vucevic, 6th in rebounding. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Now here's Ross. He's got 5. Fournier's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Man, like the way Vucevic, after contact, continues to work through and concentrate on the bucket. That's a credit to his body control.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
On the free throw, no good. And Clark, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time we have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level.
Niang tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Conley against Ross. Now here's Vucevic. He's guarded closely, and that one good.
Boy, those finely tuned offensive skills possessed by Vucevic, punishing the defense, putting on a clinic.
Conley inside the line, and just miss after miss right now. Ross with it, 8 points for him. Vucevic up top. And here's Fournier. Here's Bacon. Now Favors. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now here is Conley. Outside Favors. Back to Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. From outside the arc. Okeke grabs the miss. Okeke's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ross passes to Vucevic. Back to Ross. Pass to Fournier. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
Now, here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. Niang, that's good.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Conley against Ross. Outside Fournier. From downtown. That one, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Now here is Conley, and there's the pass to Mitchell. Favors with a screen on Ross. Shot clock at 5. And here's Ingles outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Conley against Ross to the inside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Vucevic to the pass to Okeke. Over Favors. They grab their own miss. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
And the first half is now in the books. Jazz lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah,
you're sitting
it's
in
only 3 of us.
Well, and the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Looking at the field goal percentage during that period for them, it was good, 45%. In the second quarter, they turned on the afterburners, making a big charge to jump ahead and build a 9-point lead for themselves at halftime. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
On offense, they've been very efficient, taking good shots and hitting them. That's very important. Their confidence has to be through the roof heading into the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Orlando?
Their rebounding was an issue. I don't think that they showed the toughness that they need. It'll be a focus for them in the second half, I'm sure. They need to establish a physical presence inside.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Magic trail by 9. And so in the game for the Jazz. Conley in the backcourt with Mitchell as well. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Fournier. 9 points in the game so far.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 11. Poked away. It's stolen by Ennis. Pass to Carter-Williams. Driving to the basket. Lays it up off the glass. Carter-Williams has got 9 points.
Well, I tell you what, you got to give credit to how committed and intentional Carter-Williams is in taking it to the hole. I mean, nobody's going to slow him down. That guy is determined.
Now here's Conley. He's got 8. Mitchell outside. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
90 seconds now into the second half.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Mitchell against Carter-Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Second free throw, no good. The Magic trail by 6. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Knocked loose. Carter Williams dishes to Vucevic. Over O'Neal. From 11 feet away. Again, the Magic score.
Sometimes, quite simply, getting a hand in the face of Vucevic is not enough. He doesn't buckle when the defense tightens up.
Here's Mitchell. No good from outside. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Orlando. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. Out to the wing. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his third foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Vucevic setting the pick for Carter Williams. Yes! And the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Utah leading. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. And it's Mitchell missing.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Conley against Carter Williams. Good work there as it goes.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here is Conley. He's got 8. Outside Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. It's Vucevic, top of the key. It's Fournier on the wing. And the shot goes down. Fournier's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
The defense looking helpless here. Fournier is solid as going despite getting hit. Really strong playing through contact.
Outside Conley. Mitchell against Fournier. It's stolen by Vucevic. Carter Williams with it. 12 points for him. Passes it to Vucevic. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight. Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Aminu, the pass to Ennis. And he drops it in from the low post. And now a 4-point Magic lead.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now, here is O'Neal. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Fournier. Magic moving the ball around. Carter Williams finds Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 3. Utah calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So for the Magic, Ken Burge is checked in for Aminu. And it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. And Utah also making a switch. Clarkson's checked in. Bogdanovich passes to Clarkson. Driving inside. That one drops for him. Clarkson's got 15 points.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And here is Carter Williams. He's got 12. Here is Ross. The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell looking it over. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And Orlando making a change here. Bacon's checked in. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. Here's Carter Williams. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Poke loose. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Carter Williams does a nice job earning these calls inside. I mean, it's really a luxury to have a guard who can get foul calls deep in the paint like that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Carter Williams.
The Syracuse alum, Carter Williams, a combo guard with really outstanding court vision and excellent speed.
And the Jazz making a change here. Favors is checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Gobert with a screen for Clarkson. And he jams it with authority.
What a nice feel, a good feel for the pick and roll. Clarkson sees his opportunity and capitalizes.
Pass to Ross. Shoots over Clarkson. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Ross. Utah has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Clarkson passes to Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. George Niang, he's checked in for Utah. A clear look for Mitchell. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Carter Williams, the pass to Okeke. They set the pick. Carter Williams kicks to Ross. Shoots over Clarkson. Out of hand on it. Outside Favors. Now Clarkson, 17 points in the game. But they'll get another chance. Here's Niang. Birch grabs the board. The Magic trail by 3. Carter Williams with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Okeke. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Okeke's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Favors dishes to Mitchell. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 18. With the drive. It's hauled in by the Magic. Now here's Ross. Dishes to Carter Williams. Back to Ross. Here's Okeke. And the rejection by Favors. Birch's shot's good. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. Clarkson passes to Niang. From past the arc. Here's Favors. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Favors has got his first 2 points of the night.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 13. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's Mitchell. They lead by 1. And there's the drive, and he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 11 in the 2nd half.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And the pass to Ross. This one for 3. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 7 rebounds in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now Carter Williams following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Birch. He's covered by Favors, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. They get Derek Favors. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. And that one misses. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Clarkson passes to Favors. Back to Clarkson. Outside Bogdanovich. Ross grabs the board. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. For the lead. Kept alive Orlando. Goes back up. And that's an air ball. Not even close. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz out in front. They're up by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Ennis. Terrence Ross is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Vucevic, and it's Aminu in at the power forward position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Free throw off from Bogdanovich. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Ross. Good work defensively by Conley.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now, here's Clarkson. Shoots over Fournier. It's deflected. They retain possession. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Magic. Aminu's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Well, Orlando shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Ross kicks to Ennis. Back to Ross. Lock at 6 over Conley.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Clarkson dishes to Bogdanovich. Clarkson with the ball. It counts, and the foul. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Vucevic up top. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
One shot.
Utah leading by 3. And here is Conley. Gobert finds Clarkson. It's tipped to the left wing. Aminu down low. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Aminu with the bucket.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Going inside, down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge. After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
That's in there. Conley with the assist. And it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
One shot.
And Vucevic, no good on that one. Utah leading by 5. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Fires from 18. Hits. Count that one from Ennis.
And Fournier can do a little bit of everything out there, including passing the ball.
Clarkson passes to O'Neal. Conley kicks to Clarkson. Six to shoot. Conley with the 3. Sinks the triple. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Vucevic. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Now Conley. The dish to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. The feed now to O'Neal. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. The Magic trail by 8. Ross passes to Fournier. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3 ball is good.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Jazz leading by 5. Here's Clarkson. Favors with a screen on Fournier. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Orlando, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Vucevic gets double teamed. Count it. Now just a 3-point Jazz lead.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Clarkson. And the Jazz, another 3.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Now here's Ross. Pass to Aminu. Inside. Vucevic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Orlando. And Utah with a change here, too. Brantley's checked in. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Brantley. Fournier against Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got 10 points in the quarter.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
The Magic trail by 8. And here is Carter-Williams. Outside Fournier. It's good. The assist that time for Ennis. Ennis has got 5 assists in the game. Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Clarkson against Fournier. And the shot goes in. Clarkson's got 29.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
Conley against Carter-Williams. Outside Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Jazz leading by 8. The pass to Brantley. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Clarkson. And the layup falls. Clarkson's got 31.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Now here's Ennis. Fournier gets a wide open look. Drills it from outside. 23 points in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the Jazz call time here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jordan Clarkson.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
It's stolen by Aminu. Fournier passes to Carter Williams. Now Fournier, pass to Vucevic.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Conley. Here's Bogdanovich, and it's blocked. Here's Carter Williams. Drives to the hoop, and Carter Williams slams it in.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
On the wing, Mitchell. Ingles with a screen on Fournier. Goes up at the stripe. And that one goes long. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. Passes it to Aminu. It's Fournier on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ennis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Ennis. Utah leading. Pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley dishes to Mitchell. O'Neal a screen on Fournier. The drive by Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And it's now 22 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Here's the pass to Aminu. Pulls up. The tray. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
And what a huge injection of energy they got here in crunch time. Suddenly, they're an offensive juggernaut.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Carter Williams against Conley. Carter Williams gives to Ennis. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And it's blocked. Now here's Carter Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double-teamed. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And, you know, to me, when Carter Williams is being aggressive and is shot hungry, it makes his team all that much more difficult to guard against. I mean, when he's in the zone, I think he keeps letting the shots fly, and that opens up things for his entire team.
Now Carter Williams following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. He had stolen by Ingles. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. O'Neal a screen on Fournier. And it's Mitchell missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And Fournier pitch to Ennis. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the line. A shot missing. And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 2. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Mitchell with it. Launches it. He's off from 3. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
You